On this video we're taking a look at our MLB team and total picks for the games that are happening on Saturday, April 30th, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Chicago White Sox vs Los Angeles Angels. Our first pick is Los Angeles Angels for the win. And here is why. Behind another stellar starting performance by Shohei Ohtani, the Angels stopped the White Sox 5-1 in the series opener. The Los Angeles Angels have a great top of the lineup with center fielder Mike Trout, designated hitter Ohtani, first baseman Jared Walsh, and third baseman Anthony Rendon. This lineup has been dominating so far this season as they lead the sport with a .761 ops thus far. Center fielder Mike Trout is producing just like you'd expect center fielder Mike Trout to do at the plate, as he is 19-for-54 with 5 home runs and 10 RBI, while adding 14 runs scored. He has faced off against the White Sox in 58 games throughout his career, as he has a 1.096 ops with 16 homers and 43 RBI against their pitching staff. After losing the opener 5-1, the Chicago White Sox need to start clicking as they are a very talented team that is underperforming in the early portion of the year. Chicago has struggled offensively this season as they are 25th in MLB with a .608 ops as a team and have scored 3.27 runs per game thus far and will be without Eloy Jimenez for the foreseeable future after tearing his right hamstring. Catcher Yasmani Grandal has not been getting good results at the plate as he is currently 9-for-52 with a homer and 5 RBI, but just a .510 ops so far this season. This offense as a whole needs to click if they want to not lose even more ground in the AL Central race. Our second pick is over 9, and here is why. The issue with the Los Angeles Angels in the past few seasons has been the lack of pitching, and they addressed it this offseason by picking up starter Noah Syndergaard and a few bullpen pieces. Jose Suarez has faced off against the White Sox once in his career and went 4 innings and allowed 4 runs on 6 hits with 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. His baseball savant numbers have been showing his struggles thus far as he is in the 10th percentile in hard hit percentage. Suarez throws a 4-pitch mix with 4 of the pitches being thrown at least 20%. If he can take down a struggling White Sox lineup, it can really build momentum for him this season. Vince Velasquez has been a struggling veteran pitcher thus far, according to his baseball savant numbers, as he is in the 3rd percentile in barrel percentage. Despite being a veteran, he has thrown just 1 inning back in 2015 throughout his career against the Los Angeles Angels. Velasquez throws 5 different pitches and does a great job mixing his arsenal, as all 5 of them are thrown at least 10% of the time each, as hitters struggle to catch up with it. If he can figure out how to provide length with his electric stuff, it will be a great plus for the White Sox. The Los Angeles Angels have scored 18 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 4 straight games. The Angels have won 10 of their last 11 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Shohei Ohtani leads the Angels with 21 hits and 11 RBI, while Mike Trout and Taylor Ward have combined for 39 hits and 23 RBI. Jose Suarez gets the ball, and he is 0-1 with a 5.54 ERA and 11 strikeouts this season. This will be Suarez's 2nd career game against the White Sox. The Chicago White Sox have scored 10 runs in their last 3 games and 3 or fewer runs in 7 of their last 9 games. The White Sox have lost 9 straight games when scoring 3 or fewer runs. Tim Anderson leads the White Sox with 17 hits and 6 RBI, while Andrew Vaughn and Jose Abreu have combined for 28 hits and 18 RBI. Vince Velasquez gets the ball, and he is 0-2 with a 6.75 ERA and 13 strikeouts this season. This will be Velasquez's 2nd career game against the Angels. The Los Angeles Angels and the cheap price is attractive, but I'm looking at the over in this spot. Jose Suarez has allowed 11 hits and 8 runs in 13 innings, while Vince Velasquez has allowed 15 hits and 9 earned runs in his last 12 innings. 2 capable offenses and 2 struggling pitchers. I lean toward there being some fireworks inside with the over in this spot. Cleveland Guardians vs Oakland Athletics. Our first pick is Cleveland Guardians -1.5, and here is why. The Cleveland Guardians started this regular season strong, but they have now lost 7 straight games. Their bats have gone ice cold, and they aren't producing enough runs to stay alive in these games. On the offensive side of the field, the Guardians are scoring 4.32 runs per game and hitting .247 as a team. This is the 12th most runs scored per game and the 7th highest overall team batting average. They are putting the ball in play, they just can't find a way to score. The middle of their order needs to produce more RBIs and do a better job of driving in runs when they have men in scoring position. The Guardians have also only stolen 6 bases this season, as I would expect them to be more aggressive on the base paths in this one. They can't keep stranding base runners and thinking they are going to win. The Guardians are also hitting .93 home runs per game, which is the 13th highest average in the league. They can change the game with one swing of the bat, they just need to start making contact. Watch for Jose Ramirez at the plate in this game. He has already knocked out 6 home runs and is hitting .347 at the plate. Both of these stats lead his team, and he will have to play great in this game if he wants to help end this losing streak. The Oakland Athletics have started this season strong, but they would like to start stringing together multiple wins. On the offensive side of the field, the A's are scoring 3.79 runs per game and hitting .206 as a team. This is the 19th least amount of runs scored per game and the 27th lowest overall batting average. This is one of the weaker offenses in the league, but their defense has carried them to this point. The Athletics also have a ton of power littered throughout their batting order, but they just aren't showing it right now. Oakland is only averaging .88 home runs per game, which is the 16th highest average in the league. I would also watch for the Athletics to be extremely aggressive on the base paths in this game. They will be attempting to move their base runners into scoring positions as quickly as they can. Oakland has already stolen 10 bases this season, which is the 16th most in the league. I would advise watching for Sean Murphy when he is at the plate in this game. He has already hit 3 home runs for the A's this season, and I would be shocked if he didn't go for another one in this game. The Cleveland Guardians will be able to snap their losing streak in this series against the Oakland Athletics. I like this spot for the Guardians, as they will have Shane Bieber on the mound. I don't see the Athletics being able to hit off of him. Oakland's offense is currently scoring the 19th least amount of runs per game and has the 27th lowest overall team batting average. They are a poor team at the plate, and Bieber will be able to chop through their batting order. He has started this season 1-1, but he only has a 2.82 ERA. He won't allow many base runners in this game, and he will hold the Athletics to a very low run total. The Cleveland Guardians offense will also wake up in this series, as they are still hitting .247 as a team and averaging the 12th most runs per game. They will generate hits in this game and squeeze by the Athletics. I don't see this being a high-scoring game, but the Guardians will be able to score just enough runs to cover the run line spread. Our second pick is under 6.5 runs, and here is why. The Oakland Athletics are 11th in team ERA at 3.40 and 11th in WHIP at 1.18. Oakland's starting rotation has 5 quality starts, which is tied for 9th in baseball. Oakland pitchers are allowing opposing hitters to average .225 at the plate, which is 12th in baseball. Frankie Montas is the leader in strikeouts for Oakland with 25, while Paul Blackburn is the leader in wins with 3 and ERA for starting pitchers at 1.35. Cole Irvin gets the nod on the mound Saturday for Oakland. This season the left-hander is 2-1 with an ERA of 3.32 and 14 strikeouts. I will be betting on the under 6.5 in this game. It is starting to look like these two teams will both have a solid pitcher on the mound in this game. Shane Bieber is going to hold the Athletics for the majority of this game and not allow them to score many runs. The Athletics will also try to do the same as they march Cole Irvin out onto the mound. He has started the year strong and only has a 3.32 ERA. Both of these pitchers will be able to silence the opposing team's bats for the majority of this game. The Guardians will eventually break through, but I am not expecting them to score more than they average, 4.32. The Athletics have also been one of the weaker hitting teams to start this 2022 regular season. They are only scoring 3.79 runs per game and hitting .206 as a team. These numbers aren't going to get the job done, and Shane Bieber will leave his mark on this game. Tampa Bay Rays vs Minnesota Twins. Our first pick, Tampa Bay Rays. And here is why. The Minnesota Twins have scored 13 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 5 of their last 6 games. The Twins are 9-0 this season when scoring 4 or more runs. Luis Arias leads the Twins with 19 hits and 7 RBI, while Gio Urshela and Carlos Correa have combined for 32 hits and 12 RBI. Chris Archer gets the ball, and he is 0-0 with a 3.18 ERA and 10 strikeouts this season. This will be Archer's first career game against the Rays. Coming into Friday, Minnesota was in first place and 3 games ahead of the second-place team in the AL Central. They won their 7th straight game on Thursday and completed their second consecutive 3-game sweep with a 7-1 win over the Tigers. Minnesota has started the season strong on the mound, as the Twins have the 8th best team ERA at 3.11 and the 12th best WHIP at 1.18. Minnesota pitching is holding opposing hitters to an average .224, which is 10th best in baseball. Joe Ryan is leading Minnesota victories with 3 and strikeouts with 25, as well as an ERA for starting pitchers at 1.17. Chris Archer has the honor on the mound Saturday for Minnesota. This season the right-hander is 0-0 with an ERA of 3.18 and 10 strikeouts. Tampa Bay has the 7th best team ERA at 3.09 and the 4th best WHIP at 1.10. Tampa Bay is holding opposing hitters to an average of .207 at the plate, which is 4th best in the majors. Shane McClanahan, who starts on Saturday for Tampa Bay, is the leader in strikeouts with 31, while Josh Fleming is the leader in wins with 2. McClanahan is 1-1 with an ERA of 2.45 after 4 starts. Both teams are playing well, but the Rays have the pitching edge with Shane McClanahan starting. In 16 career home starts, McClanahan is 8-4 with a 3.36 ERA and went 6 and 7 innings in his last 2 starts. The Twins' projected starter Chris Archer has not gone past 4 1/3 innings in a start yet this season, which means the Twins' bullpen that is 20th with a 4.39 ERA will be heavily involved. I like the edge the home field advantage gives Tampa Bay as well, where they have won 9 out of 14 this season. The Twins had won 7 straight coming into Friday, but the last 6 wins were all at home. On the road, Minnesota is just 3-5. I will back the Rays. Our second pick is under the total. And here is why. The Minnesota Twins have scored 13 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 5 of their last 6 games. The Twins are 9-0 this season when scoring 4 or more runs. Luis Arias leads the Twins with 19 hits and 7 RBI, while Gio Urshela and Carlos Correa have combined for 32 hits and 12 RBI. Chris Archer gets the ball, and he is 0-0 with a 3.18 ERA and 10 strikeouts this season. This will be Archer's first career game against the Rays. Tampa Bay has the 9th best team batting average at .245, the 10th best on-base percentage at .322, and the 12th best slugging percentage at .345. These statistics have resulted in Tampa Bay scoring 80 runs, which is 12th in baseball. Wander Franco has been the most consistent hitter for Tampa Bay, with a team-best .307 batting average. Franco is also leading the Rays with 4 home runs, 12 RBIs and 23 hits. Brandon Lowe has produced at the plate early this season with 3 home runs and 8 RBIs. Tampa Bay has 50 extra base hits with 30 doubles, 4 triples and 16 home runs. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.